Hey everybody, I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. So my video today is actually going to be a little bit kind of last minute because I had like something planned out for today, and then I was just working with a client and I decided to switch it up a little bit because I was just doing something really interesting with her. And so we were trying to I have, a program laid out for her, and it's a lot of working a lot on her core and connecting with her core. And one thing that I was having her do was I was having her do trunk twists. We've been doing a lot of suspension trainer work because you can, it's body weight, you can make it as hard or as easy as you want to, and it requires, because you need a lot more stabilization, it requires core stability, and it requires you to connect with your core more than other modes of exercise. So we've been working with a suspension trainer, and I was having her, I had worked in trunk twists on the suspension trainer with her, and she was having a hard time connecting with her obliques while she was doing the trunk twist, which is kind of, the obliques are these muscles on the side that, help you do this, that help you twist, they help you keep stable. They're integral to walking and running. They're what turn your hips. So I was having her on the suspension trainer. Now what they're supposed to look like is something like this. Now she was standing straight up and just kind of twisting her body and not really putting any weight on it. And that was fine, but I didn't feel like she was really engaging the obliques and doing that. It felt like it was just more in her shoulders. So I asked her to do a trunk twist with just the band. And so she had the band out like this, and you do a trunk twist, you turn your trunk. Now what a lot of people end up doing is they kind of throw their shoulders into it, and instead of pulling the band with their torso, they do it with their shoulders. And in trying to not engage her shoulders, she ended up just it was more of a, kind of static, isometric, kind of just pushing or pulling against the band. So I was brainstorming and trying to think of like what else can we do to really engage those so that she feels them, because she wasn't really feeling them. So I had her get down into a plank position and do. Now she talked to me about like how she sometimes will do a plank position and then turn this way, which is good. But she felt like she was just dropping her hip. And again, you can do this without really engaging. But what I wanted her to do was bring her knee to the opposite elbow. And she was able to come to about here, and again, wasn't really feeling it. And I was trying to explain to her that I didn't really feel it either until I got to about within an inch of my elbow. And she didn't have the range of motion to be able to get there. So she decided to get down on her, just kind of sit and just turn. But again, without locking in the shoulders, she could still just turn the shoulders without really using her core and really engaging her core to do it. So I finally she stayed in that position on the floor, hips locked in this position, and she just turned back and forth. And with the stick here, she kind of had it like this. I'm more comfortable this way, but she kind of had it like this. With the stick, locking her shoulders and arms in position, and her hips not being able to move, being basically rooted to the floor, she was able to finally feel the engagement of her obliques. And that is probably how we will start any core work for a little while, is just using the stick, getting down on the floor, locking her hips in position, locking her shoulders in position, and just doing that twist. See, if you're standing, you can do it standing too, but if you're standing, you could just turn your hips when the whole idea is to not let your hips move. So we will, in future sessions, be starting any core work for her with that exercise. Stick, calling them stick trunk twists. I'm not entirely sure what else you might want to call them. But that's how we're going to start any core work with her, so that she can feel those obliques engage before she goes on to anything more complicated. And sometimes that's all it is taking something that might seem like it's going to work, but it's a little bit more complicated, and you kind of have to dumb it down until you get to just, okay, what muscle are we working? What exactly does it do? What movement gets us there without engaging too many other muscles in the process? So you can feel what we're trying to do, and then you can go back to more complicated exercises. That is how we got her to finally engage her obliques. We've done a good job of engaging her abs. She's had some trouble in, that was kind of what she originally came to me for, was help engaging her core, her abs. We got her abs to engage, and she's able to do that now, but now it's getting the other parts of her core to engage as well. So I hope that this video was helpful. If it was, please hit the like button, please share it, please subscribe to my channel, and you can find me on Facebook and Instagram as well. Though those aren't as, basically my Facebook is just these videos. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you all next week with a new video. Bye.